Oh, I have to show a sleepy moo. Hi, Moo Moo. Oh, I say your name and you get excited? Hi, Moo Moo. I didn't mean to wake you up, sweetie. You can go back to sleep. I'm so sorry. Good night, Moo Moo. Good night, sweetie. Good night. Now we go to bed. Night, night, Moo. Good night. Oh, how sweet. Oh, no. Good boy. Good boy. I can't believe they like this thing. I never thought they would. Oh my god. I saw it and I was like, I looked at my husband and just did not think it would work. However, they immediately started playing with it. I have that video up. Oh my god, it's so cute. If they play with an odd tunnel, will they like it? They did. Yeah. And it came late. We ordered a fair amount of things on Chewy. And it came not only late, it came like really late. Like 2 weeks late, and everything else came on time. So I was just like, okay. I thought for sure it would never come, so when my husband showed it, the box, I was super confused. I'm glad they like it in the end. Never thought they would. God, what would I know about my own cats, guys, right? I hope you guys are enjoying our longer form content. If you're not, I'm sorry, I prefer making it. And I like that my husband and I do it together. I think it's really fun. So, even if we don't get as many views or subscribers or anything, I personally have a really, really good time doing it. So I don't care. I'm not some, like, big YouTuber making really high-quality content. I'm just using the platform to share my cats. Alright, baby. A sleepy? A sleepy? Like, you know, there's some channels that put total 500 hours into the video that they're making between them and other video editors. I'm taking this away. However, don't have any of that. I do plan on getting a better camera. However, as you can tell by our excess spending on things like cat towers, and also my desire to have at least some money in the bank for security reasons, which I can actually get into a video about why I'm very careful about that. I had a special needs cat named Red, and he needed essentially constant medical attention. Like, literally constant medical attention. I can't imagine, like, $2,000 of vet bills, and they came up very suddenly. I did have the money, but, I mean, I'm 27, so it was tight. Right? Although, I'm 27 now. That was, I don't know, 5 years ago. So I was in my early 20s. I just did not have the income. So it was very stressful. I don't know if you guys had a lot of stress with medical bills with your pets, but you're not alone. And there's also a lot of organizations that you can look up and find that will help you with vet bills. Don't not do it. It really is worth it if you don't and can't afford it. Please don't not do a surgery or something. Make sure that there's something you can do first, because you never know. I never personally needed the organizations. I just reached out to a few family members and asked if they could help me. Right. And they were kind enough to do so. I've tried to repay them, they haven't let me. Oh well. At the end of the day, he was so cute. He was a red tabby. Totally, like, really red. Like, he was a very intense orange. And he was the biggest sweetheart. Oh my god. So I'll definitely make a video about him alone and what happened with him. But I will tell you guys, the video is going to end up probably being like half an hour long, because the story is a bit long. Like I said, he was special needs and needed constant attention. Like, there was always something going wrong. He was older, and we didn't know his age. We thought maybe he was 10. He's probably more like 15, unless he was 10 and had that hard of a life. It's very possible. But we didn't expect how many bills he would have. So because of kidney failure, we would have to bring him in for essentially the equivalent of like dialysis. Not even the equivalent, we would have to do that. And he'd go in for that every, couple of weeks to every couple months. So it was very odd. Keeping things down was not easy for him. But we kept his quality of life, despite him having these ailments, we kept it really, really well. And to this day, I feel very happy I could give him a life that was nice. So please make sure to check if you can't get those medical bills done, because you might be able to. Yeah. But easily. And then Daisy also had a surgery too, but that was much, much cheaper. It was like, I don't know, $450 to remove her front teeth. I wish my dental was that cheap. Yep. Complete tooth extraction. And that would, that includes the anesthesia, that includes the day that she's staying. Alright, baby. So, that was actually very cheap, so you'd be surprised. Like, just look into medical things before assuming that there's nothing you can do or it'll be too expensive. Even her oral surgery was super cheap. So, you get the point, though. Never a bad thing. So, this has been the Tux Talks. Do make sure the things that we have gone over, I will make a story time about Red is his name, the tabby, as well as other cats. That was a suggestion by somebody. Very, very thank you. Very, very nice. And I will absolutely go into more detail about the vet organizations, the actual nonprofits that will help you, because I know a couple of them and why. So, just letting you know. Isn't that right? Yep. And then I'll also talk about, in a different story time, my other cats. I'll make them for each of my cats that I've had, my little angels. And they're Carolina, Shadow, and Red. And I also have a cat named Bo, who, when I moved out, stayed with my brother because was essentially an extension of him. Oh my god, does this cat like my brother? She loves my brother. Oh my god. I can't describe it. We got her as a kitten and instantly was attached to him. She liked all of us, but cats pick favorites. She, says his name. It's so bizarre. She completely talks to him differently. She barely says a word to anyone else. It's so funny. She likes me, but I don't... I think she's slightly irritated I left and only come visit her occasionally. Although, I don't know. I think a few times a week isn't occasionally, but I feel like for a cat that always had me there, it is, but I don't know. Sometimes I get upset that I left her, but I see how she interacts with my brother, and I don't feel like that. Cats pick favorites. If she picked him, that's great. I'm not going to separate them. I will get to my own cat, which is what happened when I did move out. I had Red, and because he was such, special needs, it was quite a while before I had I actually got a cat, because Red was a stray. He just kind of lumbered up to the house one day. We think he was the owner's prior cat that they left behind. I don't know. Like I said, I'll go into a story time. There's a lot to it. So I hope you guys that watched until this point had have a great day. And people that didn't, I hope you have a terrible day and you don't even know it. Ha ha. No, but seriously. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And thanks for finding my cats cute.